Hey everyone, welcome to our online music lesson. Today we'll be talking about time signatures. It falls under the same umbrella of rhythm. In our last episode on rhythm, we talked about crotchets and quavers. Crotchets are one count, quavers are half a count. So music is organized in something called bars, and they are marked by this thing called bar lines. So these lines tells us that is the end of one bar, and then we start a new bar and we just keep going and going and going. So a piece of music can have many bars, over 100 sometimes. So we organize time within the bars, and the time signatures tell us how many beats to play in one bar. So if the time signature has 3 crotchets, that means in one bar we play only 3 crotchets. And in the next bar, we can play 3 crotchet beats. And then if the time signature tells us it's a 4 crotchet beat, we play 4 crotchet beats in one bar. So the time signatures can be found at the start of every piece of music. They are the 2 numbers that are stacked on top of one another. So we know that the time signature tells us how many beats there are in one bar. How do we understand? How do we know what these numbers mean? How do we know whether the time signature is telling us to count 4 crotchets in a bar, or 3 quavers in a bar, or is it 2 crotchets in a bar? Let's find out. So the time signature has 2 numbers stacked one on top of the other. The top number tells us how many. How many beats do we count in one bar? Bottom number tells us what type. What type of beats are we counting? So let's have a look at a simple example. A 4/4 time signature. Top number is 4, bottom number is 4. The top number tells us how many. There are 4 beats in a bar. The bottom number tells us it's a crotchet. So what the 4/4 time signature mean is there are 4 crotchet beats in a bar. Now, how do we count that? In our last episode, we also learned how to count. We count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. What happens after 4? If there are 4 beats in one bar, what happens after you count 4 and? That's right, we go all the way back to 1. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So now we'll be looking at Arthur's theme song. Do you know Arthur from the cartoons? That's right, so we'll be singing along to the chorus of his theme song. Can you guess what time signature we might be in? That's right, it's 4/4. There are 4 crotchet beats in a bar. So before we get into some singing, we need to know that the first beat of each bar is the strongest. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Now, can you tell me what are the 2 words that actually landed on beat number 1? I'm going to do it one more time. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. What were the words that landed on the clap? That's right, it's actually hey and day. Let's have a listen again. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to get you to join in the fun. You are going to say hey on beat number 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. One last time. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Did you get it? Now let's put some piano in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play. in on beat number 2. Let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, what a wonderful